I'm at a point in my life where I'm tired of dumbing myself down to make you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know you didn't know what you were talking about. So I'm just at a point in my life. I did that. That was my thesis in college on the glass ceiling. And I'm not going to shrink to make you feel good about yourself.
I like that because I just had a whole spiel on that one right there. Retha, what about you?
She said that, and that made me think of one specific, but that was not my thing, and I'm not gonna do that. But mine is typically intellectual theft of property. So
Let's
yeah,
talk about that.
I had to learn the hard way to be quiet about the things that
Ideas.
You're doing.
yes,
Yeah, you got to move in
yes,
silence, sis.
yes, move in silence until you have your protections in place to move forward.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Masterpiece.
I don't even know where to begin.
I
I
know.
don't know where to begin because all my life I've had to fight.
Yes.
Okay. It is. Well, they say pretty privilege, but it's. I always say when they can't handle you, they try to humble you,
there you go.
and that is the epitome of being an attractive black woman with intelligence. Is that I'm intimidating, and so with that, it is always an uphill battle trying to get to where I want to be, where I need to be, because there is somebody somewhere, whether it's a man or a woman, and sometimes, most cases, it's the women
Mm.
that are the obstacle.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But men are very covert in their jealousy as well.
Yes.
Okay, and so I have had to navigate through so many spaces where people just honestly could not handle my level of power, and really have succeeded in a lot of times in making me feel as though I'm doing too much. I'm saying too much. I'm talking too much. I can't be too much. Just me breathing and existing is just too
Too
much.
much. Yeah.
But you're
And
the shit, though.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you're the
but
shit.
I have had imposter syndrome because
Yeah.
there has been so much of my life where people have just constantly just tried to bring me down. And so I've only just realized like how powerful and the level that I'm on. But it took me a long time for me to even realize just even the platform that I have and how powerful and how many people I reach and things like that. But people have to constantly tell me, okay, so I mean, you're like this, like people just be like so much in awe. And I just don't, it just does not hit me like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
It really
get that.
doesn't, because I have had so many experiences where people just have tried to just go from every which way,
Wow.
no matter what. You know what I'm saying? To bring me down, to hurt me, to take from me. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to come up out of that, out of the mud, just off of that alone. And it has been a struggle. But
Envy
best
knows
believe in
no race, no
2025,
gender.
baby,
Envy knows
listen.
no
If
gender.
if people always paint me as the villain, then I'm gonna be a villain.
There you go.
You know what? You know what? Wow, that just brought up something. I can actually say right here, because we have never. Me and Dr. Cass has never literally signed a contract as her being my manager, but she's managed me pretty much my entire time that
And I
she's
just threaten you most.
she just managed me. She literally managed. She pushes me, and she brags on me all over wherever she goes. She's bragging about me and everything like that, and she sees more in me than I see in myself.
That's beautiful.
And she pours into me, and I'm grateful for that. And I said earlier on the show, my network and my circle, you know what I'm saying, is predominantly women, and it's not necessarily by choice. I have to say that, you know what I'm saying, that it's so difficult for me to be my authentic self. And I said on the show last week, and I want to start with this. It's the God in me first, and it's the God in me is the reason why when I step in the room that, you know what I'm saying, that I own that room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no arrogance. It ain't none of that. None of that. I'm going in there. I'm clean. I'm smelling good. I'm dressed good. I'm moving good. And I'm speaking to everybody. I'm respecting everybody. And don't nobody intimidate me, man. Nothing moving gonna intimidate me, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm bringing that energy.
Right.
And a lot of people can't handle that. And I find that a lot of brothers can't handle that about me, man. You know, I've tried to engage. There's just several, very few brothers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Tad Nips, Jay Weaver, you know what I'm saying? Several brothers, man, you know what I'm saying, that actually, you know what I'm saying, has stayed firm in my life. But a lot of them, man,
But you know why? Because you're forcing them to look at themselves to do better. That's all that is.
Yes,
See,
exactly.
some men, they don't mind leaving the house looking like Who Shot John, like they were just in a handful of mud and paint and just went out to the grocery store to get some Cheerios. So you're challenging them to be better about themselves, to take stock in yourself, take a look at yourself, right? Don't look at me, take a look at yourself. Be the man that God called you to be, right? Because you're too busy worrying about what God called you to be. But now you're forcing them. When you walk into the room, your presence get there before you do. And so now those men gonna have to, oh man, now I gotta tie my tie right. Now I gotta,
exposure.
hide my T-shirt that's showing, So you didn't have to say anything. Your presence did that.
Right. Just to your question alone, the fact that you can say that there's got to be an obstacle, just even that alone, people will look and they'll look at me and they'll say that it's got to be something wrong with her. It's got to be.
Oh yeah, we hear all that. Yeah.
It's got to be something wrong with her.
Something wrong with you.
She's too pretty. She's too this. She's too well spoken. She this that. She did that. It's got to be something wrong. And so they'll project. I'm gonna tell you something about projecting, because when you talk about a projector, right? A projector works best what? In the dark.
Yep. I love
But
that.
when you turn the light on, you can't see as well. So when somebody is projecting, it's because they're in the dark.
Oh wow, that's good. That's bars.
Yes, it
That's
is.
a poem.
Yeah.
That's a poem.
That's a whole book.
Right
Forget
there.
the bar, a book. It's a book.
Wow.
I love that.
We'll be
Right. So
back.
you've got to turn the light on. Your light needs to shut everything out.
And I heard Master P say something, this whole intimidate. I can't conceive that in my head. How can a man be intimidated by a beautiful, intelligent black woman?
The same way women.
Dude, ain't that what you want? And dude, ain't that what you want? Ain't that what we all want?
That's what they say
woman.
they want. But just
Do they
like
want
she
an ugly
said,
woman? Do they want?
I force them. I expose them to a level that they don't realize.
Lisa Ray said that.
Mhm.
She said, "You can't take me on vacation. You ain't gonna take me to no little vacation, honey. I go on. She said I'm gone for a month at a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you getting ready to do? You can't afford my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It exposes it. They think on the surface it's like, ooh, yeah, she's dope, this and that. We'll do it. Well, you get to know me, you realize that I can't go that deep. This is some deep water here. I didn't realize.
Right.
It's all about you putting floaties on, and now you putting your floaties on. Now you embarrassed because you got floaties on.
Yeah.
And now you projecting your inability to swim with me.
Right.
And
Amen.
now I'm looking at you, and then you embarrassed because you feel like you're not sufficient enough.
Because
And
you
I'm
don't know how to
looking,
swim.
but the thing about it is, I'm such a kind person that I will try to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I will try to help you swim over to me.
But everybody can't go where you going. Sometimes you have to leave people where they are.
Yeah.
So.
And I had to learn that right there, and that was a huge lesson
Haters will
because
see you walk on water and they'll say it's because you can't
I love
swim.
hard. I love hard, and you know what I'm saying. And I don't have no problem saying that I can actually love a person that as my friend. Red January just left the studio. Man, that's my nigga right there, man. I love her. I love her. That's my ace, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. And a lot of people can't say that. A lot of men can't say that. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't got to that point to where they can actually express, you know what I'm saying, that they, man, it's about championing the people while you got a chance to, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't champion me when I'm gone. Champion me now, right now.